What's going on, y'all? Welcome to the Triple Z Podcast. I'm your host, Isaiah Henry. Damian Lillard is now a Milwaukee Buck. The trade involves Dame to the Bucks. The Blazers received Drew Holiday, DeAndre Ayton, a 2029 first-round pick, 2 swaps. The Suns received Nurkic, Grayson Allen, Nasir Little, and Keon Johnson. Let me start by saying this. Miami probably has a lot of regret right now because Dame said he wanted to go to Miami, and now he's teaming up with the Bucks and teaming up with Giannis. So Miami's chances of going back to the finals or even making the playoffs doesn't look very good right now. But that's not the here or there. What does this mean for the Bucks? I mean, currently right now you're the favorites to make it out of the East and contend for an NBA championship. This definitely makes your superstar Giannis Antetokounmpo happy, and he's more likely to stay in Milwaukee and sign that extension. Now, Dame doesn't bring the same defensive presence that Drew Holiday does, but offensively, Dame is light years ahead of Drew Holiday. Dame is finally teaming up with a player in Giannis that won at the highest level, knows what it takes to reach an NBA Finals, and has accomplished so much already in his career. I think with Dame going to the Bucks, it adds a different type of swagger to the Milwaukee team. I did have my doubts about Milwaukee because it seemed like every team in the league was getting better, and the Bucks thought that they can bring back the same team and contend for a title. And that's probably one of the reasons why Giannis was pretty unsure about his future in Milwaukee. But this trade should definitely reassure Giannis that the Bucks are trying to win right now. I mean, Dame can't be mad that he got traded to the Bucks. I know you wanted to go to Miami, but being traded to the Bucks is a great scenario, honestly. We're talking about a team that's won a championship in the past 5 years, has a superstar in Giannis Antetokounmpo, has great team defense. Everyone knows their roles. I mean, this team has all the tools to make it work and hopefully win a championship. Dame finally has the chance to compete at the highest level, and hopefully he makes the best out of it. We're talking about a top 5 point guard, one of the best scorers, shooters, and clutchest players in the NBA. And now we're pairing that with a 2-time MVP, a Defensive Player of the Year, and an NBA champion in Giannis Antetokounmpo. I mean, what more can you ask for? Your wish was literally granted for Damian Lillard. Now, in my opinion, I don't think any team lost in this trade because Portland gets to start their rebuilding process. I mean, you got a younger center and DeAndre Ayton, you got Scoot Henderson, you got Simons, you got Sharp. And for the Suns, you add rotation players in Nurkic and Grayson Allen. I'm going to be very honest with you. I don't know who Nasir Little is and Keon Johnson, but hopefully they can help the Suns throughout the season. What I like about this trade, though, is that the league is starting to get back to duos now. It doesn't feel like there's any super teams out there, but it's starting to feel like the league is starting to get back to duos. I mean, you have Dame, Giannis, Braun, AD, Steph, Clay, Nikola Jokic, Murray, KD, Booker, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown. The list goes on and on. For me, I feel like what's going to determine who wins the championship this year is that I already know what the duos are going to do. I already know what they're going to do. They're going to do great things. I get that. It's the aspects outside of the duo, the role players, the bench, the coaching, the staffing, all that type of stuff, the chemistry. All those things goes into a championship roster, and hopefully we can see what team comes out on top. But honestly, this is a great trade. Every team involved, really. I mean, the Bucks, the Suns, and the Portland Trailblazers. We should probably keep our eye on Drew Holiday because there was reports saying that Portland is trying to immediately get Drew Holiday off their hands and probably acquire more assets from him, which I understand because Drew Holiday, he is getting older, but he still can be an effective player. He can still help teams in the playoffs or, advance to the championship. But thank you guys for listening to Triple Z Podcast. Make sure to like, subscribe, please.